Hello, I just wanted to pop on here real quick and say a little something exciting that's happening for me tonight. I'm participating in a speech contest and I'm super excited. This video it's the video based on this story that I'll be presenting tonight. It's a little bit different when you do it live, but the essence is still there. So if you want to check it out and what I'll be presenting tonight, that's the video that you want to go see. Other than that, I've been kind of off my schedule with preparing for that, and yeah, I'm super excited. So I just wanted to share. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'd love to know things that you'll just never understand. A really cool thing that happened with doing this, I asked it on my socials, and it opened up a conversation that hadn't happened for over 3 years, and you never know. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you, or I'll see you on here. Bye. Things I'll just never understand. Have you ever looked at a person or a situation and thought, why? 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 How does this even make any sense? I've been around for a few years now, and I feel like I have a decent grasp on how the world works. I've had a few kids, various jobs, a few experiences to add to my roster. Yet despite this ever-expanding experience, there are just a few things that I will just never understand. The first of which that comes to mind happened this very morning. I was just drifting off into a delicious sleep when a thought popped in my head. Watch the alarm go off now, followed by, I should get up before I get too comfortable, and then I don't want to wake up at all. Don't look at the clock. Don't look at the clock. If you look at the clock, you're never going to get to sleep. That just wakes you up more. My eyes flutter, and I decide to surrender into the embrace of a blissful every time. Why? Why does that happen? Where was sleep at 2 a.m. this morning, or every hour after that, as I tossed and I turned and I could hear every creak and shift of the loud whistle and nostril breathing coming from the lump beside me? Where was sleep? I'll never understand why some days my coffee tastes as if it was crafted by artisans, yet on other days, it tastes like something I scooped out of a pothole puddle, complete with grime. How is it I manage to get my eyeliner and makeup on so smooth and on point on some days, and other days it looks like I've had 20 cups of coffee and took a marker to my face? I'll never understand why every one of my children, when they find themselves in a predicament and in need of some assistance, will go out of their way, sometimes to another floor. You find me elbow deep in some sort of cleaning project and ask me to help them when their dad was literally right there, watching a football game, armed with the pause button. Or when they go around to my side of the bed, is physically, by design, the farthest away from the entrance and come wake me up. This one I kinda understand, maybe. I'm debating about it. Maybe it's the deep rumbles that come from that side of the bed that signal, if disturbed, the sound will only get louder. It could be a little scary for little kids, maybe. I'll never understand how using the turn signal seems to be optional for some people, as if the very effort of flicking the little wand up or down with your left hand is too much work to let other people around you know what you're gonna do next. Or the driving critiques bordering on road rage and lectures that take place with drivers cursing and offering sarcastic, unsolicited advice that the other driver will never hear, but I get to hear it. I get to hear all of it. I'll never understand why it's not until the moment passes that I think of the most amazing thing I could have said, and then proceed to rehearse said conversation again and again and again, as if I'll ever get to experience it again. I'll never understand where the rest of my favorite dessert goes when I'm approaching the last bite. It seemed like so much when I first got it. I'll never understand how time shifts throughout your life. As a kid, an hour can feel like a week that drags on and on. Yet, as an adult, it feels like seconds. Well, unless I just got an email that my package is on the way, then it kind of drags on because I'm wondering when is it gonna be here? When? I'll never understand why we don't say what we mean or what we're thinking and think that something as boring as the weather is a more interesting topic. I'll never understand why it's so scary to speak in front of people. Why is it that this act feels like an intense roller coaster ride instead of just connecting with other people? Or why people suggest I should picture the audience naked? I want to calm my stress, not traumatize myself. Please. I'll never understand why there are so many garages out there that were built for car storage, but never actually store a car. Or how in the summertime, you're there chatting away with a friend and a bug feels the need to buzz right beside your ear and scare you half to death, causing you sometimes to squeal, swat, and dance around wildly to make sure that bug it didn't get in your ear. You look like a maniac, absolute maniac. And the person's just looking at you like, what the heck happened with you? There was a bug, I swear. And of course they didn't see it. Of course. What business did a bug have doing by my ear? I'll never get that. How when my lips are dry and irritated and I'm looking for my chapstick and I can never find one. And yet other times I find them scattered all over the house. I'll never understand how we argue so much for our limitations. How talented people think they're screw-ups, yet screw-ups think they're God's gift to the organization. Or how we pay tens of thousands of dollars to get an education right after high school to earn a decent living, when my greatest purchase to that point was a bicycle on sale at Canadian Tire for $73 to get me to and from my summer job. I'll never understand how anyone knows what the heck they're doing. How we live as if this is a dress rehearsal. With all the things I'll never understand, I do know that I don't need to understand it all. Some things are meant to stay unknown, mysterious, complicated. It's the threads that make the fabric of life interesting and worth living. So whatever it is you can't understand, it's okay. So what's something that you can't understand?
What is something you just can't understand? No matter how much you try, you just can't understand it. And it just drives you a little crazy. I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more. You can click on the videos here and to watch some more. Thanks so much. And keep creating your best life.